Have you ever looked at someone and thought, how on earth are they pulling all that attention? What if people think you're that guy? You might think, nah, not me, I'm invisible. But I promise, if you're watching this, it's probably because deep down, you've got this weird suspicion that there's something there, something others see in you that you don't even recognize yet. So, if you're tired of feeling like nobody notices you, stick around, because I'm about to break down the secrets that'll flip your mindset and maybe even open your eyes to a side of you that you never knew was there. Let's get down to business. Sign 1. Babies and little kids stare at you. Sounds strange, right? But here's the deal. Babies and little kids are like tiny human lie detectors. Unlike adults, who get caught up in appearances, wealth, or social status, kids don't care about any of that. Their minds are a clean slate, free from all the filters and judgments we adults unconsciously apply. What they are drawn to is something far more fundamental: balance, symmetry, and the energy someone gives off. If a baby or a young kid keeps staring at you, it's not random. There's something about you that captures their curiosity, something they instinctively feel but can't yet put into words. Science backs this up too. Studies show that people with balanced, attractive features naturally attract attention because symmetry and harmony are pleasing to the human brain, even at an early age. On top of that, if you project a calm, confident energy, kids pick up on it in a way adults often overlook. It's like they're drawn to this stable magnetic vibe you have, sensing a presence that's both attractive and secure. So think about it. You're in the grocery store, just going about your day, and out of nowhere, a kid won't stop staring at you. They're not paying attention to the guy flaunting a flashy watch or the loud person drawing attention. They're focused on you. This is a natural magnetism, a quiet kind of power that most guys miss. It's a reminder that sometimes your appeal isn't about what you wear or what you say. It's an effortless draw, a sign of authentic confidence and balance that stands out to even the youngest among us. Sign 2. People either love you or can't stand you. If everyone likes you, it's often a sign that you're staying comfortable, playing it safe, and blending into the crowd. But true magnetism comes from being unapologetically yourself, and that kind of energy can't go unnoticed. When you're genuinely yourself, speaking your mind, embracing what makes you unique, people pick up on that, and it leaves a mark. Here's the catch: not everyone can handle it. Those who respect what you bring will be drawn to you, feeling inspired or intrigued by your presence. But others might feel threatened, put off by the confidence you exude simply by existing. Studies show that people with high status or a powerful presence naturally polarize others. They're not out to please everyone, and that's exactly why they stand out. When you hold a strong opinion, stay true to your values, and don't bend to fit every expectation, people respond. They'll either be magnetized by your authenticity or uncomfortable with the fact that you're not trying to conform. And that reaction? It's real power. If people are hating on you just for being yourself, it's proof you're making an impact. So, the next time someone throws shade or acts off around you, don't let it shake you. Recognize it for what it is: a compliment to your presence. They're reacting to you, spending mental energy on you, even if they don't realize it. Most people your age are too focused on fitting in, on winning everyone over, bending to avoid tension. But not you. You're out here being yourself, and that alone makes you unforgettable. Keep doing you. And remember, if you're not sparking some reaction, you're not really in the game. Sign 3. Older women showing interest. Now, I'm not talking about every single woman over 30. Don't get weird about it. I'm talking about those moments when a woman who's a bit older, maybe in her late 20s or early 30s, gives you that look or goes out of her way to talk to you. Maybe it's a smile that lingers a little too long, a compliment that seems a bit more personal, or just the way she's leaning in and paying attention to everything you're saying. This isn't by accident, and here's why. Older women have experience. They've seen a lot of guys, and they're way less likely to play games or fake attraction. They know what they want, and they're not going to waste their time on guys who don't have that it factor. So if you've ever caught a woman like that looking at you with interest, it's because she sees something other people your age might miss: confidence, potential, that quiet self-assurance that guys your age usually don't have. When older women give you attention, they're unknowingly signaling to everyone around that you're worth it. It's because you're radiating something called pre-selection. This is when one person's interest in you actually makes you more attractive to others. Sign 4. People get nervous around you. You've probably been in situations where you're talking to someone, and you notice them start to fidget. Maybe they're adjusting their clothes, looking away, or stumbling over their words. You might have thought it was just weird behavior, but let me tell you, It's actually a strong sign of attraction. Research shows that when people are around someone they find attractive, their body language changes. Their heart rate goes up, they sweat more, they get self-conscious, and they start doing these little movements to release the tension they're feeling. They can't keep it together, and that's not on you, that's on them. You're creating a reaction just by being there, by standing your ground and not feeling the need to overcompensate or be anything other than yourself. Start paying attention. Next time you're talking to someone, notice if they start fidgeting or if their voice wavers a bit. These are the signs that you're giving off an energy they're not used to, an energy that makes them nervous in a way they probably don't even understand themselves. That's power. Most guys don't get this reaction because they're too busy trying to be liked, trying to make everyone feel comfortable. But if you're making people a little uncomfortable in a good way, you're already on a different level. Sign 5. People assume you are already taken. Now, hear me out, because this one's tricky. You're out there, thinking nobody's paying attention, thinking you're invisible. Meanwhile, people look at you and automatically assume someone's already snatched you up. Why? Because, believe it or not, you got something about you, a certain vibe, that makes people think, there's no way this guy's single. Whether it's confidence, looks, the way you carry yourself, or something else, people see you and think someone's already lucky enough to be with you. And here's the crazy part. Half the time, that's the reason they don't approach you. They're intimidated, man. They assume you're off the market, and that's a direct sign of attraction. People don't assume an average guy has someone, but they do if there's something about you that screams value. Think about it. How many times have you been told, I thought you had a girlfriend? Or maybe heard someone say, oh, I just figured you were taken? They're not saying that because you look unavailable. They're saying it because they're noticing something attractive in you, and they assume someone else has already claimed it. So next time you're wondering why people aren't approaching, remember, it's not because you're invisible. It's because they see your value and think someone else saw it first. Sign 6. People remember small details about you. Ever had someone unexpectedly remember a small thing about you? A joke you made, a way you styled your hair, or even the brand of your sneakers? It might seem like just a passing remark, but these little things reveal something bigger. When people recall these details, it's because you've left a mark, one strong enough to linger in their minds long after you've gone. It's not just about random recall. It's about the impression you're making without even trying. When you're attractive or carry yourself confidently, the way you speak, move, and express yourself tends to resonate. People notice how you wear your jacket or the ease in your stride, and it sticks with them. Maybe they don't bring it up immediately, but those details become part of how they see you. That small moment in your presence keeps replaying in their minds. So, the next time someone surprises you by bringing up one of these small details, don't brush it off as trivial. Recognize it as proof of your impact. You're subtly taking up space in their mind, living there without a single effort. It's a reminder of the strength in simply being yourself, because even the smallest things can leave the biggest impressions. If you saw yourself in any of these signs, then you're probably only scratching the surface of your own potential. Most people overlook what makes them magnetic. They're so focused on the obvious that they forget about the subtleties. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do it now and get ahead of the competition by watching weekly videos on how to become your best self. Let's keep the momentum going.